What's up, everybody? Welcome to IGN's StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm live stream. We're starting right now at 8:30, going all the way till 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm the one and only Greg Miller, alongside the pride of the PC, Dan Stapleton. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing pretty well, Greg.
Give me a handshake, huh? It's a big day. StarCraft 2's out, and hey, the servers are working.
That is a shock, isn't it?
Wow! Maybe someone else could learn from that, I tell you what. Huge day here planned for you guys to watch some StarCraft 2. We're starting right now in the beginner's bracket. Dan, no beginner. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what this StarCraft 2 is all about. We're going to go till 10:30. 10:30, Chef Money, Anthony Gallegos comes in. He brings Justin Davis. They play a whole bunch of StarCraft. Then you go to the pro bracket a little bit later. Some IPL superstars come in and do all sorts of crazy stuff that would make my head explode.
And that's the point where I start to look really bad.
Okay, well, you're going to look really good right now. Dan, let's jump right in. Start getting going. While you're logging in, getting all set up, what are we doing today? Why is StarCraft 2 such a big deal today? It's been out forever.
Well, Kerrigan right here this is Sarah Kerrigan. She's also known as the Queen of Blades. I don't know. Are you familiar with the backstory at all?
No, I have no idea what's about to happen.
Okay, well
I know Ryan Clements used to play this, and that's about it.
Okay, well, short version, she was a human elite sniper, ghost sniper. So she's stealth and all kinds of basic psionic abilities.
Just go play. Start doing stuff. People are watching. They don't want to see menus. They want to see you doing stuff. Dan.
She was doing some good Zerg yoga there.
Okay.
All right.
So now we got the DLC, Heart of the Swarm.
Well, it's a
expansion.
I guess it's called DLC. It's expansion.
I'm sorry. I come from a different world.
We're still old school PC here. This came in a box, all right.
Oh, did it now? Oh, that makes it really cool. That makes it really important.
All right. So now we're gonna see a great big splashy cinematic for which Blizzard is known.
Do you want to be quiet during this? So people at home get to see it and know what it's all about?
I mean, I think everyone's already seen it. They put this cinematic out for a while ago, but well, we can. Watch in awe as they blow stuff up.
No, we can talk over it. Now you want to tell me about the story? You want to tell me what's happening here in Heart of the Swarm?
All right. So Sarah Kerrigan was human operative, was betrayed by Arcturus Menx. It was really hard to say. Arcturus Menx, and left to die at the hands of the Zerg. But she was kind of assimilated into them, and they made her their leader, kind of like Captain Picard in Locutus.
Of course.
If you're even bigger nerd than a StarCraft.
If you need even more nerd cred.
Right. So she becomes a super powerful Zerg queen, basically, and leads the Zerg on a rampage across the galaxy, or across the sector rather. The game itself looks nothing like this.
Of course not. Well, that's how all these cinematics are. Like, remember DC Universe Online? Didn't look like that.
And one thing that's interesting about this cinematic to me is it must have been in production for so long that they didn't know what new units were going to be in here, because all the units shown are from Wings of Liberty, the original one. You've got siege tanks, you've got ultralists, banelings, basic marines, and get the name of those guys.
Get off the live stream if you don't know those guys. Clearly, they're the pterodactyl aliens.
These we got the mutalisks up here, which carry over from StarCraft 1. Most of these are.
It's like a live rewind theater. I like what you're doing here, Dan.
Very, very pretty cinematic. The actual battles not quite that pretty.
Gotcha.
There she is. So
that's Kerrigan.
Yeah. But
relation to Nancy Kerrigan.
Yes.
Okay.
Very closely related. At the end of StarCraft 2, she was separated from the Swarm by her boyfriend and the hero of the story, Jim Raynor.
Gotcha. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut you off, Dan. StarCraft 2, the live stream today on IGN. It's all about you. Obviously, we want you to be a part of it. Please tweet at IGN with the hashtag SC2 for StarCraft 2. Get it? Throughout, we're going to be answering your questions, putting you here on the show. And throughout the day, we're giving away 9 prizes. 1 an hour includes 4 Kerrigan Queen action figures and 4 digital deluxe copies of the game. I don't know what that's 8 prizes. I don't know what the 9th is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Somebody will tell us.
One day we'll find and we'll tell you. That's how we do it here. IGN. Follow at IGN. Follow. What's your Twitter? I forget.
I'm at Dan Stapleton.
At Dan Stapleton. At Game Over Greggy.
I was very creative when it came to Twitter names.
You got it in the ground floor. That's what you had to do. And they see Greg Miller. That's a common name. That's taken. I had to get in there, spruce it up, make this Game Over Greggy stuff.
Are there any other prominent Greg Millers?
There's one, if you Google Greg Miller, I finally overtook this other Greg Miller, but if you just Googled Greg Miller, there's Greg Miller's Guide to Lockpicking, and then there's a Greg Miller Elvis impersonator in Vegas that were both high on the Twitter rankings for a while.
I've got a Dan Stapleton who's a magician. He's got this very,
You think Greg Miller and Dan Stapleton ever do live streams of tricks and Elvis things?
I hope so.
That'd be awesome.
Hope so.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, tweet at IGN #SC2 to talk about StarCraft 2.
Or Magic.
Or Magic, sure, or lockpicking, whatever you want to do. So, how long has it been since StarCraft 2 saw new content? Has it been since the game released?
Yeah, they didn't put out any DLC or anything like that. Blizzard doesn't really do DLC.
Okay.
So it's been about 2 years since we've seen anything.
Oh, wow.
I personally haven't really played much in the last year.
Sure.
So I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Actually, the campaign is going to be nice to get back into the swing of things. Here we're going to pick up the story a little bit. Kerrigan is being held by Meg's son, who is working with Raynor at this point.
Okay. And she's being held on the Journey planet.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is 1946 local time, which is very meaningful. And that's Raynor.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visiting.
Open the door.
These soldiers are kind of interesting because they have this throbbing, pulsing light on them, which is usually something you only see on ghost soldiers. But these guys are they're in more traditional Space Marine armor, so it's a little bit unconventional.
Things have changed. All right, we have our first Twitter question, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, be part of the show at IGN #SC2. This one comes from Kev Mangus. Do you think there were no new units in the cinematic is because it was a dream and/or a flashback when there was none?
It could be, but I got the impression that I mean, these cinematics take a long time to make.
Sure.
And if you paid attention to the beta process, they were constantly swapping units in and out. They didn't know what was going to be in the game.
Right.
I think that's more likely, but that's a fairly plausible explanation.
Are there a lot of dream sequences here in the StarCraft universe? Would that be that wouldn't be out of character for them?
It wouldn't be terribly out of character.
Gotcha.
But it was a dream sequence.
Make the most of this test. It's your last one. Now give us a minute.
But she still has the Zerg dreads. There.
Yeah.
Also, she has.
We're getting out of here.
Telekinesis.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah. I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never gave up on you, Sarah. Don't you give up on us.
Test phase 2 commencing.
She doesn't seem happy. It's not a happy reunion. Why doesn't she just give up? Go be with him. Why you gotta be a jerk?
Well, one of the interesting things about that cinematic is that that was called out like as soon as the one of those trailers ran that had those lines in them where Raynor is saying, "I never gave up on you." In the expansion to the original StarCraft, Brood War, he swears to kill her.
Nice.
So that's
so he kind of gave up.
A little bit of
maybe he's just posturing. This is finally his chance to get in there and kill her.
Yeah,
get close to her.
It's a little bit of revisionism there. I don't know. Like I personally haven't been greatly impressed by Blizzard's writing, and
storytelling.
Yeah.
So what makes you play StarCraft? I mean, you said you haven't played it for a year. Yeah.
Yeah. The gameplay is fantastic. I mean, it is like the quintessentially best balanced RTS game pretty much ever made. it's between this and the original StarCraft. Like which
Gotcha.
which one is the best kind of esport? You know what? I'm actually going to switch spots with you, Greg,
What?
and I'm going to make you play this tutorial because.
Oh my God! All right, you're gonna play when it really matters, though,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
absolutely. But frankly, at this point, it's going through.
Look at this live streaming. Anything can happen. IGN, tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2.
It is going through just the basic motions here,
Sure.
which I already know, and it's almost a little bit insulting that they felt the need to put
Well,
this.
you know, because they know people like who are gonna watch it. They're gonna win this digital copy. They're gonna want to go.
And for the record, you actually do need the original StarCraft to play this. So you cannot play it without doing that. So look in the bottom right there, with that flashing button.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, that's a drone, and you use the drones to build all of the Zerg's structures. They actually turn into the structure.
Gotcha.
A hatchery is the central structure of a Zerg base.
As she
It
will
spreads
explain.
critical that
I'd rather hear it
structures
from you,
can be
Dan.
Yeah.
built.
So would all of our
The
viewers.
hatchery
I have a
also
more pleasant
produces
voice.
larvae,
Exactly.
Which you use to morph into more drones.
So the
or other
the
Zerg
idea is
creatures.
they're
When
insect-like.
you use
Yeah.
larvae,
Not that
the
insects
hatchery
actually
will
do that.
replenish
I wish.
them over time.
But yeah, see they morph into the structures.
Gotcha.
Then they're going to.
Okay, Kerrigan. I'm releasing more drones into the test chamber. See if you can order them to gather those resources.
So the drones are the basic dudes. You got to draw a box around them,
Oh, neat.
and then yeah, there you go. You're an RTS pro now.
There we go.
Your APM is through the roof.
Look out, Charles.
So it'll walk you through the basics here.
Yeah.
But yeah, for someone like me, this kind of thing is kind of painful.
Oh, I know. Yeah. We've all been there when you know a game well, but they give you this tutorial anyway.
Yep. And it is kind of surprising that with an expansion like this, they would go
You're doing
right
well,
back to the
Kerrigan.
beginning.
Can you morph
At Sam Allegra tweets at IGN hashtag SC2 and says, "What are the new units in StarCraft 2?"
There are a bunch. Actually, I haven't seen the final list. I haven't been following super closely, but there are going to be a bunch in multiplayer and then a separate set in the single player. Because in the single player, Blizzard kind of recognizes that if you're just working with the super balanced versions of the units from multiplayer, there's only so much you can do with that in a single player campaign. So they in Wings of Liberty, for example, they went back and they basically remade the entire roster of units. So there are a bunch of units in single player that you can't play in multiplayer.
Gotcha.
So to answer the question, a lot.
There you go, Sam. Thanks for tweeting in. Remember, tweet at IGN hashtag SC2 to be part of our show here.
I believe the IGN wiki for StarCraft 2 will have the full list.
There you go. Look at that. You're a company man.
I am.
There it is. You picked up pretty quick how to make this work. All right, so I select all them again.
Well, no, you don't need to do that. You just need one.
Okay. Well, I got one.
Okay.
Well, I got them all.
Put those guys back to work. They're slacking.
Command card.
So select them all, put them all back on there except for one.
Okay. And once I get down, I can click one, right?
Just click
I
on one
screwed
of
up.
them, yeah. All right, and then
There we go.
I'm gonna show you some hotkeys.
Oh,
here.
some hotkeys. Oh,
Push
Lord.
B. All right.
Yeah.
And now you want to push
S.
S. Yeah. So this is the spawning pool. This is what will let you build Zerglings and other military units.
Sure.
So you see all those larvae down there?
Yeah.
You know this is
Those
going to
guys
end
are going to turn
badly,
into your
right?
basic units.
Okay.
So you can morph them into drones, or you can morph them into whatever else as soon as you get the ability to do that.
Okay. Which is going to come from the mutate thing, right?
Yeah.
The spawning pool is finished. You should go down to the test chamber and inspect it.
So yeah. See who's tweeting at us.
I can see just fine from up here, thanks. I think that's all we need today, Kerrigan. Great
So
work.
Amazing Logan
If you think that was great
says,
work,
besides the
wait till you see
new
this.
units, did Blizzard
I'll
make
make
any
some
changes to the
Zerglings.
game, or is this just furthering the story? I mean, there are a bunch of UI improvements. Things like it seems like that the workers, when you build them now, will automatically harvest
What are you
harvest
doing?
stuff, so
Putting
you don't
your
have
controlled
to
environment
you don't
to
have
the
to
test.
specifically tell each one to do it, which is kind of nice. And it's fundamentally the same game. It's just a revamp of the new units are really what changes it. Plus the campaign is completely different.
How hard is the campaign?
Depends. I mean, there are a bunch of different difficulty settings.
We're playing on normal, right?
This is normal. It goes down to easy and up to brutal.
Okay. Is this one of those games like Diablo where you beat it on one difficulty level and you want to jump back in with another?
Not necessarily. It does. For one thing, you don't have to unlock each difficulty level like you do in Diablo.
They never do
You
what
can
you
jump straight
expect.
into brutal difficulty. And actually, in this one, they are making some gameplay changes when you go from normal to brutal. It will, like some of the AI behavior will change, or the scripted AI behavior.
Gotcha.
You'll learn you
Will
can't
be a little bit more
control the
aggressive
Zerg.
and you know try and catch you off guard. Which race is your favorite? Asks Jeff Hesser.
Those
For
sentry
me,
bots are
I've
destroying
always
the
been partial to
Zerglings
the
in their
Zerg.
pens.
I
can change
have,
that.
up until this point, played almost exclusively as the Zerg in multiplayer. But I'm kind of thinking of changing that to Protoss because I just can't keep up with all of the kind of plate spinning is the euphemism there, because you are, or the analogy rather, because you are you are you know, just trying to jump between all the hives and trying to keep them all producing units as quickly as possible, and that's just a little bit more you know, takes a little bit more attention on the Zerg's part than with the other ones. Because you have to manage all these larvae.
I'm lost. It says destroy the Eradicator. What's the Eradicator?
Oh, so you go down.
Oh, I see. The door opened.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Easy the Eradicator. No, that's the Eradicator.
Yeah. Well, the Eradicator comes a little bit later. Just
Okay.
Kill everything is what you need to do. So one thing you can do.
I hit A. I hotkeyed it. I went to hotkey auto attack. Look at him go.
That's only part of the equation there. If you want, so for when you hit A, that's ordering it to attack move. So that's saying go here and attack everything on the way. So
Okay,
see how
okay.
your cursor is flashing red there?
Right.
You were
So if you
very
right click now,
careless. Perhaps
oh yeah,
I'll
sorry, it
free
was left
them
click.
too.
That tells them to go there and attack.
Attack a specific thing?
Well, attack anything they see
Oh, okay.
between them and the target. You've only got 2 Zerglings, so you can see here you've only got 2 selected. So you want to grab all of them.
Okay.
There you go. You're learning. You're learning.
Getting there. It's gonna take some time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you can click directly on that guy, and everyone will go attack him.
Personnel out of there.
But one thing that the Zerg are very good at is surrounding and attacking their victims, so that they can be hitting them from all sides at once.
Gotcha.
Because they're melee units, primarily anyway. They can't all get to the guy at once. So what you want to do ideally is move them a little bit past your target,
Okay.
and then they can more easily surround.
More Zerglings. Good. I can use them.
I can also show you about control groups here. If you hold down control and push 1.
Okay, feel good.
Yeah. So you can let go.
Okay.
All right. So now anytime you want to select all of those Zerglings, you push 1.
Oh, okay. That makes it easy.
Yeah. These guys are not the toughest of enemies.
Oh, really? I thought these were end boss. Come on, guys.
What really messes up Zerglings is splash damage.
Okay.
But these guys are doing all direct damage, so you don't have to worry about that. That's a factory. It'll keep turning out bad guys. So
Gotcha. My guys are on it.
yeah.
These two. Did I do that? I hit 1, and I did it.
Well done. Well done.
I'm getting it, Dan.
Yeah, you see, there are a bunch of guys that they can't reach the target because they're outside the, you know, everything is filled up. So you've got some guys there that just weren't doing anything.
Zerg, run! Damn it! Get all personnel off that level.
So what exactly is happening here? She's turned on him already?
So
Things got out of control that quick for her?
Yeah, she's making the point that, oh, you can't control the Zerg.
Gotcha.
You
Gotcha,
arrogant
gotcha,
humans.
Out of control.
Containment door closed.
Which is, this is a very blunt way to make that point, I guess.
Gotta make your point.
You could have just said that. But
Can't break you out. I tried.
no.
Sorry.
Automated gas defense activated.
So now you're taking splash damage. So you got to take out those four turrets in the middle. No, not in the middle. Sorry, on the edges. Yeah, your Zerglings know how to do.
Okay, good. As long as somebody's smart in this game.
Yeah. So you've got one more on the left over there. Oh, kill that. There you go.
Oh, I see. I'm
Finish
looking
the
for it. All
job.
right.
Let's see. Let's take more questions here.
Doors open.
Remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2.
This is at Shariah D44, or Sharuya, or whatever.
Yeah.
What the hell is StarCraft? What could convince me to play it?
There you go.
Am I missing out on something awesome? Yes, you are missing out on something awesome. It is a real-time strategy game, as you can see here. You're managing a bunch of units. We haven't really gotten the base management yet, but there's a little bit of it going on where you built that base. You build up an army, you go in and you attack the opposing armies. There are 3 different sides that each play radically differently. They have fundamentally the same idea behind them. They're all building a base and building workers who go out and collect resources, and then build up their army and attack. But they do it in subtly different ways. Well, I guess not subtly. That's too long. But,
this attack so subtle.
So like you've got the Zerg, which are the insectoid monsters, and you've got the Protoss, which are space elves, and then you have humans, and they all have different units and different specialties, and there's just a lot of nuance that goes into how you can use these troops to attack. So you see on the mini map down there where you're supposed to go.
Sure.
Yeah, go there.
Okay.
So if you move them, okay, now if you just do attack move.
Oh no. A, right?
Yeah, A and then click.
They'll attack everything as they go.
They attack everything. So, but you did a good job there where you move them kind of past their target. And then if you do an attack move, then they'll all spread out and attack everything.
Gotcha.
You got a couple guys hanging back there.
Too bad I already won.
Yeah.
Game over. Wasn't that hard? It was the expansion. How long is the expansion supposed to be?
It's about 20 missions-ish, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna have to find that out today.
Oh, okay. You think you can play through it and beat it today?
Nothing to do with it.
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to really try and rush through. I mean, I'm going to try and replay a few missions on brutal difficulty and get some of the achievements.
Sure.
Blizzard does some really clever things with achievement design. It's not just like kill a million of these. It's more like go out of your way and get this extra objective. So it's.
Hey, I did it.
Yeah. High five. You now know how to play an RTS.
That's what we're doing. Well, I knew how to play RTS, it's just not on the keyboards and the hotkeys and your A's and your 1s and your B's.
You're playing RTS on consoles? Jesus.
Yeah. That's how you live. That's how it's meant to be.
All right. So.
Now we continue.
Yes. Now we continue.
At Geg says, how friendly will Heart of the Swarm be for new players? I haven't played any StarCraft since Blood Wars. Should I jump in here or with WOL? I don't know what that means. Wings of Liberty. I knew what that meant, actually. Hold on a second, everybody. Put down your pitchforks.
I would start with Wings of Liberty. I mean, for one thing, you have to buy it in order to play this. And the story picks up, after Wings of Liberty.
You'll be completely lost.
Not completely.
You'll be like, why is this girl dressed in a Raiden outfit? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so I would definitely start with Wings of Liberty, especially since that campaign is really good.
I'm sorry.
All the missions in there are fantastic. They do a really good job of that, and I'm hoping for more of that in this one.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest of the day,
So,
our first special guest, David Hatfield.
Did I miss anything?
David, in this game you can draw boxes around your troops.
Oh,
you can
boy.
control one.
That sounds revolutionary.
I was using some hotkeys over here. I was having a ball.
I know. When I walked in here, I thought I must still be dreaming because you were playing StarCraft.
I was, yeah. I did the whole thing.
And then you got like a victory screen. So
I did.
You must have been doing
That
okay.
was pretty awesome, Damon. That was the final boss.
Really? It was a short game. What are we jumping into right here?
They are. Actually, I kind of missed what they were talking about.
Oh, sorry. I was talking over the cutscene. Classic gamer faux pas.
I'm sure somebody can tweet at us what just happened.
Yeah, sure. Remember, tweet at IGN hashtag SC2. We're giving away prizes all day long. We have a tweet right here. At Lay4 says, on what graphic configuration are you guys playing?
That's a really good question, actually. I'm not sure what this machine is. I think it's
pretty good.
Yeah, it's reasonable. I think there's an i7. Oh, I think you might just be talking about the settings. I think they're all maxed out.
Max settings.
Yeah.
Anthony Gallegos set that up. He's going to be in here later, so he may be able to answer that question. If you want to put that on the back burner.
Yeah, I think this machine is like an i7, and I think like a think like a 5 series NVIDIA card, but we'll check on that later. So it looks like they're being attacked by other human forces here who want to take out Kerrigan.
These two used to get along.
They don't anymore?
Well, she kind of went evil, and it's complicated.
Kind
of like you and me.
Yeah, yeah, she's in the redemption phase of her character arc.
That's enough of that. Get it together, darling.
Bravo team, come in. Are you there, Bravo? All units to Sector 6. Go, go, go!
We gotta go.
So that soldier that was dead there was a ghost. They can go invisible, and they have basic psionic abilities. Kerrigan used to be a ghost, and she was abducted and kind of assimilated by the Zerg, and now she's back.
Remember StarCraft Ghost? that one never came out.
Yeah, that one's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some action.
Yeah.
We got.
This one comes from Kevin Mangus again. He says, "Are the choices you make in the first game going to carry over into the story of this expansion?"
No.
No. Thanks for making your choices, everybody. Red, blue, or green, that's the ending you get. Our social team also says it's almost prize time. Remember, we're giving away one of 9 prizes every hour.
Prize time is my favorite time.
You can get you might get a Kerrigan action figure, you might get a copy of the game. It's a pretty good name.
Well, so which is it?
I'll find out when we give it away. It's all part of the thing. You got to tweet at
We
IGN,
don't even know.
hashtag SC2, you get your question read. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. You roll the dice. That's what they call this internet.
But yeah, to address something you said earlier, this is not a revolutionary game by any means. Like StarCraft 2 is very, very, very similar to StarCraft 1. If it was dramatically different, I think South Korea would have attacked us. So like it has very rabid fans, and changing it too much would have been a problem. So it's a very old school
Diablo
game.
3.
Kerrigan,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're alive, but we're cut off
example.
from your location.
Yeah, Greg.
You'll have to fight your way
Perfect
across
example.
the
Thank
lands of
God.
the
You kept
transit
saying everything I said before. He's like, it's a terrible example. You're the worst. Why are you here?
Roger that, Junior. We can handle it.
All right, so Dan, you've played a little bit now. What would you rate it?
You ready to go?
Hey, we'll give it a review.
Get a review out there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, well, it's been out for like a couple hours. Why haven't you given it a review?
Dear IGN.
Yeah.
StarCraft Money has don't have a review yet.
Were there any technical issues so far with the?
No,
with
it's
launch?
been flawless.
Pushing ahead.
Help you out.
Oh, yeah, a little wobbly keyboard
There
action
you go. Now
there.
you're all set.
He's never used.
This is
He's
Kerrigan.
not used to the WASD.
Dan doesn't. He's like, where's the controller?
Right.
So this is something I haven't seen before in a StarCraft game. You've got Jim Raynor following Sarah Kerrigan around here like a puppy.
You don't need to go that hard on Jim, all right? He's just
I'll take
following
him
her.
out with a kinetic blast.
All right, so now it's telling me to use my abilities here. And yeah, game will look
Hostiles
at.
on the right.
It's war, Dan. It's war.
But here, I'm not like directly controlling Raynor here, which is kind of a first.
I gotcha.
He's just kind of an accessory.
Gotcha. Is this game all from Kerrigan's perspective, or?
Yeah, Kerrigan is the star of Heart of the
gotcha.
Swarm.
Gotcha.
Heading out.
Dominion insertion.
And then, so are the powers she's using right now, like telekinesis, that's new to like the game, I guess?
No, well,
To your control wheel?
right. So the powers that she has are based on the ghost powers.
Okay.
But there'll also be
Right.
a lot of new ones.
Raynor, Kerrigan,
Uh-oh.
this
What happened here?
recovery terminal will heal you. Restore some of your
PC
energy.
gaming. High five, consoles for the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we proved our point today with
Good
StarCraft.
luck. I'm getting
More
out
like
of here.
StarCraft.
Made it.
Why don't we take a question while we...
29 minutes.
I got a question.
29 minutes before.
Don't worry, SimCity
we locked
exploded
up.
too when I tried to do it. Here we go.
I might have to quit out of this and try again.
At NanDieB says, OMG, Dame Zero is here. Make him play. I want to see a one-on-one Greg versus Damon. How cool would that be?
We have our other PC setup
Yeah, but
over
it's
here.
busy right now looking at MSN.com. I don't think we can. I got to see what happens in the Geico ad here in a second.
All right, this is.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are live streaming all day, so to be a part of it, tweet at us at IGN, hashtag SC2. I'm gonna hold Damon's hand. Asia Vision says,
"That's racist."
I can't help the Twitter names. Says, what kind of playstyle do you prefer in regards to Heart of the Swarm or Wings of Liberty, and why?
Honestly, I haven't played Heart of the Swarm multiplayer.
You
yet,
just played it. You were just playing it, Damon.
I have yet to develop a playstyle.
Okay.
Still early.
In Wings of Liberty, I would describe my playstyle as random and all over the place because I don't, I just do whatever works.
You're a wild card.
I am not.
You can't pin him down. You know what he's gonna do.
We're gonna get the IPL guys in here later. They're gonna have playstyles. I have whatever I can possibly do.
Whatever happens, whatever happens out there happens. I'm just out there to have fun.
I'm
playing with my friends.
I managed to get to the bottom of the Diamond League like after StarCraft 2 came out, which
somebody crawling around behind us.
Real quick, Alex. Not even close. Like crawling on the floor thinking he's gonna be underneath the table. Not even in the realm of possibility.
I have to remember to sit up. You guys are
There
much
you go.
taller.
Now he's doing the solid snake move. Now he's out of here.
Just
you
a
gotta
box.
sit up. You want a straight back.
Yeah, don't let me
Good
slouch.
posture. No, you can't do that. Good.
You gotta be like the mom I never had.
We're 1%, guys. 1%.
You didn't have a mom? You crashed on Earth.
Midi-chlorians.
We are 1% achievements, by the way.
Good job, man. This game.
High five, Greg.
They're just doling them out.
All right. So there are at least 100 times more achievements in the world.
All right, so we're starting the mission again here.
Yeah, I think we can skip this.
Old.
My ship is prepped and we're ready to go. Heading your way now.
All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit further this time.
Every time, just another few feet further.
We've already seen that too.
He knows all the hotkeys to skip stuff. Too.
I know.
Escape is a good one to know.
Sarah Kerrigan is a powerful hero unit with special abilities. You can select her by pressing F3 or clicking her icon in the upper left corner of the screen.
Yeah, most units totally disposable. Like you just band select them, attack move them, send them to their death. Kerrigan, if she loses, it's over. So don't get her killed.
Don't know. You gotta keep going. You gotta protect her. She's like your Patapon hero.
Yes.
In Patapon 3. You gotta
please explain everything in terms of Patapon.
I wanna make sure you understand, Dan.
I don't even know what that is.
Right.
Two different worlds, Dan. We're from two different worlds.
Jim, do you read me?
Who's this guy?
We read you.
That is the son of the nemesis.
Glad you're alive.
It's
Cut
Joffrey.
off from your location.
It's grown-up Joffrey.
You'll have to fight your way across the lab to the tram
Although
station.
he's working with them at this point, but who knows?
Roger that,
He's just a character that was kind of randomly introduced in StarCraft 2. Like they never mentioned anything about Manx having a son before.
This is Kerrigan.
But I guess they felt that was a good idea.
Work to be done.
We have our first winner
of
a copy of Heart of Swarm, Damon.
Oh my goodness, is it me?
No, it's Ultimate Patty. Ultimate Patty tweets at IGN with the hashtag SC2. Do the missions in Heart of the Swarm follow the same formula as Wings of Liberty, or will there be some new mission types in the campaign to surprise us?
I expect big things from this campaign. I've played,
big things, says Dan Stapleton.
I've played like a couple missions, and like neither of them were anything like anything in Wings of Liberty. I mean, they're designed to be played with the Zerg,
Pushing ahead.
which is completely different than playing with Terrans. So I do not expect a lot of repetition. And for that matter, like StarCraft 2 was just like every single mission was basically a mini game.
Wings of Liberty, you mean?
Kerrigan,
Yeah.
this recovery terminal will heal you.
He stole Geordie LaForge's
I was gonna say.
Look, I'm getting out of here.
Wuss.
Yeah. Thanks for crashing the game last time, jerk.
With your useless message of quitting.
Juice.
Well, congratulations, Ultimate Patty. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like a chance at winning the game or a Kerrigan action figure, make sure you tweet at IGN hashtag SC2. We're giving away a prize every hour. And we're going to 6 o'clock, David.
You think Patty is short for Patricia or Patrick?
I thought like a hamburger patty. he was the ultimate patty.
Guys, we're introducing a new power here.
Oh, sorry.
This is the crushing grip.
Jan, please don't interrupt us from talking about
That's a nice little area of effect power that kills a bunch of people real quick. whereas the other psionic blast, or kinetic blast rather, just kills one guy at a time. And you see she's got a little power meter here. You can see it down here. It's slowly recharging. But that's the psionic juice she uses to kill stuff. Oh.
I gotcha.
I wish I could do that.
You don't have the ability to phase through walls?
No. I guess that ability comes in later. I guess we're rescuing those people and getting them out.
Same page. I gotcha.
Could be a little bit faster, huh?
Work to be
She just
Another wave of Dominion insertion.
They've disabled it for server instability.
covering ground. Where are the emotions going?
Let them go their way. We'll go ours.
Ahead.
I've been watching for a while now, Damon.
Yeah?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm going home and playing XCOM.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I know they're not the same kind of
Let's get
game.
to-
They're not the
let's get
same,
to
but
in the-
it's
in the
getting.
mood.
I got the XCOM look to it. Love that XCOM.
I love that XCOM as well.
It'll take us right to the shop.
I can't tell. I will never tell anyone not to go home and play XCOM.
Yeah. All right, Damon. East of Orion tweets at IGN hashtag SC2. Who is this Damon guy for those of us non-StarCrafters randomly tuning in?
Yes, I'm very big in the StarCraft community.
Damon, of course, one of IGN's illustrious hosts. Host GameScoop, invented GameScoop.
I can.
Sure.
Be ready though.
Then he pretty much did nothing with his life for 7 years.
I mean, once you're like...
Once you make the
you're
greatest
cheese.
podcast.
What are you gonna do? I'm like the guy that started MySpace. I'm just like cruising. He's doing very, very well.
Okay.
If you ever want an ego check, follow him on Twitter. He like lives this fabulous life, dating models and living in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him. We gotta invent something.
So now we're fighting Zerglings here because Kerrigan can't control them right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, what's that all about? I was just controlling the hell out of them.
Yeah, but these are feral Zerglings.
Oh,
right?
you can't control feral things.
Yep.
Right. Heading out.
Yeah, I guess the one of the big moral quandaries of this game is like, should Kerrigan control the Zerg and lose her humanity?
Yes, you should.
Yes,
My
definitely.
forces have taken control
We
of
all
the
know that's
security
gonna
hub.
happen.
Right.
We're putting this facility on lockdown. Make
Lock-
this easy on everyone and surrender now.
I don't want it.
I'll make it hard.
What is it? On the same page. They're trying to trap us.
Come on, darling. We gotta make it through those doors.
Oh, okay. Over here, okay. The mini-map helps.
Yeah. They're locking it down in less than 3 minutes, Dan. I don't want to put any pressure on you.
I hate when they do that.
No pressure. You might just get trapped in here and killed.
Heading out. Right. Pushing ahead. I see him. Target identified.
Now, Kerrigan is a sniper, so running into the middle there probably wasn't the best idea, but whatever.
But you're panicking.
Yeah.
You got 2 minutes to live.
I gotcha.
So those health pickups are kind of are not something you'd see in most
Covering ground.
StarCraft 2 stuff, but for these hero missions where it's just you're just controlling a couple units, they have to keep you alive somehow.
My hair's got more gray in it.
And my hair's got more Zerg.
Kerrigan hair joke.
Covering ground.
She's
We
got
made
dreads
it.
like the Zergs.
Wait, so she didn't have those dreads before she was evil?
Same
She did not have Zerg dreads
They're about to
until,
seal the area.
until she was consumed.
On the same
How'd they get it out of her? Did it leave her on its own?
Sweeping.
Well, there's a magical device, basically. Space magic.
Space magic, of course. Now, Dan, I know you're not far in the game yet, but Brandon Collado tweets at IGN hashtag SC2, and he says, "Is this worth the price point? In my opinion, Wings of Liberty is worth it because of the custom games. Are there new features here that are as fun?"
Yeah, it's hard to know what the custom games for this will be like. Like the mod community just got a hold of it today.
Sure.
So we'll have to wait and see there.
Dan, 2 minutes till the lockdown.
Oh yeah.
You can't stop. You gotta go. Push through.
Sweeping.
Hold still.
Covering ground.
But yeah,
It just kind of
ahead.
explodes.
we'll have to wait. Yeah, they got some pretty good death animations.
We've been through worse together.
Yeah, I am an admirer of their animators.
Target acquired.
Their games look pretty.
Yes, they do.
Kerrigan and Raynor.
I gotcha. In my sights. Work to be done. On the same page.
They do some good like melting death animations and stuff like that when people get hit with acid.
Did you make?
Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff like that.
Gone a little overboard. I gotcha.
Yeah, the hero units are pretty damn powerful when
Destroy the
used
debris.
correctly.
We gotta reach that
It becomes kind of a game of precision. You know, you've got to aim directly at the most powerful units.
Sure.
And as quickly as you can. So it's
Heading
a
out.
very precise game.
Right.
Even though it's like you tend to think of precision as a shooter thing, but
Are you surprised?
yeah, the mouse
There's
is
only one
essential
more
for playing
door
RTS
between
like
you
that.
and the
Gotcha.
tram station.
So now I know, again, just starting this expansion,
Right.
but for noobs like myself, how long is the typical StarCraft level?
So, I mean, they vary pretty dramatically. I would guess
I
that the
sense a lot of
StarCraft
dominion in the
2
next
on average campaigns probably took, I don't know, half an hour each.
Gotcha.
Looks like a rough fight.
But they got longer
They
as they get
caged
harder.
Zerg.
Right.
If you turn up
We
the
can use
difficulty.
this console to set them loose.
Or we can use it to activate the gas defenses.
Oh, that's giving me a choice. So should we release Zerg that are in the cages here to attack these guys, or should we gas them?
Anyone?
I think we should gas them.
I agree. You don't have to fight the Zerg if you let the Zergs out.
Yeah.
You gas everybody though. Easy peasy. Everybody's dead.
Of course, that choice won't matter when we come and play StarCraft 2 Part 3.
Wait, it pulls up that. Did they gas or did they release the Zerg?
So the gas did not take out the mechanized units.
Gas didn't get all of them.
Gotcha.
Oh well, it evened the odds. Let's hit it.
I like her attitude. She's a glass half full.
She's got nothing left to lose.
Gotcha.
Her body's all Zerged out.
She's got a glowing suit.
Glowing suit.
What else do you need?
I gotcha.
Glowing pajamas.
Pushing ahead. Heading out.
I can't tell. Is this Jennifer Hay?
Who's that?
No.
Commander Shepard.
I think it's Trisha Helfer.
I wasn't getting it.
Pushing ahead.
Right there when she said push
On
her.
the same page. Covering ground.
Because
Well,
there was a bit of a controversy.
Done all I can for this.
There was a bit of a controversy about replacing the original voice actress.
We made it. The tram
Yeah.
is about to leave.
What happened to the other one?
They
done.
replaced her.
Dun dun dun!
We're in full
Is
retreat.
Dave Fennoy in
I'm
this
en route
game?
to the Hyperion.
I don't believe he is.
DaveFennoy.com.
Valerian.
He's been on Archer.
Hail us when you're on
What?
the bridge.
Really? That's awesome.
Just you and me now, Jim. Let's move out.
Whoa. Damn, they're flying through the air.
Covering ground.
Yes, there was never a mission like this in StarCraft 2 where you're on a like it's just a map design. It's obviously not a radically different thing. Although it looks like we'll be defending
I gotcha.
these engines here.
Work to be done.
Okay, so defend the engines. Kerrigan must survive. So yeah, here we go. Now we're getting
Here
attacked.
comes some bad guys.
I
Yeah.
see him.
The minion force is the worst. Sadois 551 says, does Greg think you will give more PC
gotcha.
games like StarCraft 2
Right.
a try now that he's a nice gaming rig?
Heading out.
I mean, like, if the game, it's all about games, right? It's not about platform. Like, if I play things on my 360, and I play things on my DS, and I play things on my PlayStation because of them being great games. StarCraft, I don't know if it's my kind of game. Like, I'm watching it, and it's like, okay. XCOM, Damon knows this well. Damon, do I like space? Do I like crazy-ass future sci-fi?
Greg does not like space. Dead Space being an exception, Dead Space 1 and 2, and Mass Effect being an exception. But in general,
Yeah.
Greg does not like to go into space.
Yeah, well, I don't like the super crazy fantasy stuff. XCOM, okay, the world's being attacked by aliens. My world's being attacked by aliens. Kansas City's in trouble.
That was Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I like Mass Effect 3.
And how do you? So you're more of a fantasy guy than?
Nope.
No. Okay, so you
I
don't.
like things. I like contemporary. I like contemporary drama.
All right.
Well, let's not. You're really into superheroes, so
Yeah.
let's not give false impressions.
But no,
That's not.
When people ask me
grounded in
what
reality.
game I like, I always say third-person action. So Tomb Raider,
Yeah.
Uncharted,
Yeah.
Infamous, something like that. So yeah, superheroes are involved with that.
out here until we reach
Batman.
the shuttle bay.
But I like Assassin's Creed too.
On the same page.
Those are historical.
I gotcha.
I think those are like history books come to life though. So I've always been a big fan of history.
On the same page.
History books come to life and then get stabbed.
And stabbed.
Sweeping.
Is this ready for Mac?
Yeah.
Release date today?
Blizzard is always big on that.
I will play StarCraft 2.
Work to be done.
Although you will need a mouse.
I'm going to, yeah.
You'll need
take care of that.
You'll need a 2-button mouse.
I can take it.
Pushing ahead.
Steal some ideas. Steal that one. I don't know.
Hey!
Covering ground.
What would you do with all these buttons?
Yeah, that's a crazy mouse.
We're like the worst people to be on those lives. Hey, David, this mouse has buttons. It's got 1, 2, 3s on the side.
That mouse is a MMO style mouse, so it's got like 17 buttons on it. It's kind of ridiculous.
I gotcha.
I can't use those mice either because I can't memorize like 17 different positions to put my thumb in there.
Heading out. I can see the bay. We're almost there.
PC gaming's fascinating.
This is actually kind of a boring mission so far.
It's like another world. It's a world inside our world.
Covering ground.
PC gaming is where everything's going.
Oh yeah, I know. One day we'll get to the one box and then we'll be done. Then it won't matter what you play.
It's just going to be Valve or Apple. They will give us the box that we play all our games on our TV.
Work to be done.
I don't know.
You don't believe that, Dan?
I don't. You know, and somebody's gonna make hardware. I mean, it's all gonna be up in the air who actually does.
I mean, Nintendo will keep doing it until they're out of business. They're gonna be the last to break down and actually put themselves somewhere else.
I think they'll probably break down and put some like Mario games on an iPhone, but that's neither here nor there.
That's your prediction?
I think.
The Dominion is deploying some
Dan
kind of
Stapleton's lock of the week.
in the shuttle bay. Move out! We have to hold them off until the evacuation is complete.
Almost there. Let's follow these guys to the shuttle bay.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, tweet at IGN hashtag
Covering ground.
SC2. Be part of the show. Like zero Spectre. We put a 7 in there, so I went to say 7.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Do choices made concerning the relationship between Raynor and Kerrigan affect the outcome of the game?
I'll let you know when we get there.
Remember, everybody, we are playing through it with you. We are in mission 2. I guess technically mission 1, right? We haven't even. I don't count the tutorial.
Yeah. Okay.
Dan, what year are we in here?
I don't think they ever said a specific year.
I guess 1997.
It's in a galaxy far, far away, kind of.
Got the shuttle bay secured. All Dominion forces, push forward.
Like that isn't a unit that's available in single player. So there are a bunch of things that are unique to multiplayer. Or, yeah, unique to single player.
Damn it, Sarah! I'll find another.
Oh, they got separated.
Well, you better hurry, or I'll kill this thing without you.
Oh, Sarah, you're a card.
Oh, witty banter.
Their relationship is cute.
Yeah.
They like each other.
Yeah.
So I guess this looks like a boss fight.
One-woman army.
Wow. Very ineffective boss so far. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, now you called down the thunder.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Pushing ahead. I gotcha. Work to be done.
Kind of an interesting thing for StarCraft. I mean, I don't think there's ever been anything like this in a StarCraft game.
What, one-on-one or bosses or?
I mean, there have been these hero missions before, but this kind of traditional boss fight is with this attack pattern.
Gotcha.
It's nice that he lets you know where he's going to bomb before he does it.
I'm giving you a fair shot.
Right.
That was not a strategy. I don't want to win this half-assed.
He knows how to treat a lady.
Real quick, Damon, the TV screen over here on the side of the stage just creeped me the hell out. I thought somebody was coming over there. I'm like, what?
I wonder why that's there. Does that even show up on camera for the viewer?
Yeah,
it's
they've angled shots this way with me. Our studio, new studio, ladies and gentlemen, filled with TVs.
pretty impressive.
Ready for all your IGN needs.
Yeah, this boss fight is all about teaching you how to use Kerrigan's powers in this kind of situation where you've got both a single large target and smaller ones. So you've got the area of effect power, that, and then you've got your single target power.
Gotcha. All right. Dame, this question I think is more for you and I. Mike Arenz tweets at IGN, hashtag SC2. Think StarCraft 2 would be worth playing if it was on consoles, or would it be awkward like Halo Wars?
No, I disagree that Halo Wars was awkward. They've tried putting RTS games on consoles for years and years, usually to not much success, but I think Halo Wars is one of the few examples that actually worked really well.
Remember Brudvig, Clayman, the Clements kid, they loved Halo Wars. They played it non-stop.
Right.
They never sold very well, though.
Well, that's the thing. RTS games just don't sell very well on consoles. They usually don't work very well, so I wouldn't expect Blizzard to bring StarCraft 2 to consoles. They are bringing Diablo 3.
Yeah.
PS3 and PS4.
I guess it's possible if they let you plug in a mouse to the PS3. No reason why not.
We're setting course for the rendezvous.
PS4.
What is your status?
Kerrigan is taking my drop.
You do that PS3, so why not?
Right. But I guess the mouse doesn't work quite like an actual mouse does.
Do not.
I don't know. I've never actually done that. But
I use a keyboard.
Kerrigan, I'll see you at the rendezvous.
You just use the printer settings.
I'm sorry.
I'm always jumping in there, printing off my Uncharted 3.
Next time you talk to Shuhei, will you ask him why it's in there?
Okay.
You're in
One
huge
question.
trouble.
Yes,
more banter.
They love each other.
They're so cute.
And in that skin-tight suit, what's not to love, huh? That Rainer guy.
Yeah,
I would just love to go to town on him. Pull up his little shield.
It's the southern accent that does it for you.
Yeah.
He's a southern gentleman.
Yeah.
See you there.
I like to watch this and imagine it's Dukes and Hazard in space. Dukes and Hazard in space.
Nova.
Who's this?
Dukes and Hazard.
Dukes and Hazard. All right, I'm sorry.
Rainer, if you'd helped me with my Taj problem, I might have looked the other way while you got out. But you chose poorly.
Oh, I guess maybe there are a couple carryovers then.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You were asking about carryover choices. There it is. There we go. Victory. 15 minutes. Got an achievement.
I did.
109 kills.
Yeah, so like
for a legend.
Yeah, don't take damage from the Archangel in the back of the settlement. Okay, so I got caught by a little bit of splash damage there, so I didn't get any of that. But that's probably pretty easy to get if I want to.
It'd be great if you played it again. He's like, I'm not going on until I get every achievement. No, Dan, we have to show people things. No.
I'm definitely going to go back at some point. Once we get to like the real missions,
right.
I'm going to go back and do a couple on brutal difficulty to show the differences.
Well, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're here all day long, live streaming StarCraft 2. It's really easy to be part of the show. Keep watching. At 10:30, we switch out with Justin Davis and the one and only Chef Money. You heard of him, Anthony Gallegos. He's a big star on the internet.
He likes PC games.
They come in, they're going to clickety clack on the keyboards, and then later on, IPL comes in and they show you how real pros play.
Jim.
This guy's a good dick.
Where's Jim?
We couldn't get him out.
Valerian. You left him behind.
All Vader on him.
Lord Vader.
Stand down! Let him go, Kerrigan. Valerian is helping us.
There is no us.
IFF negative. Multiple hostiles inside the perimeter. Scramble attack response squads 3 through 9. Hull breach. Frame 7, deck 3. Defensive maneuver Delta 4. Prep all stations for jump.
Nobody was really all that concerned. Captain of the ship just walking around giving out orders like it's no big deal.
Dominion fleet, this is Hyperion. Cease fire. Crown Prince Valerian is aboard.
My father will sacrifice any piece on the chessboard to take the queen.
We have to jump now. We'll lead them away and circle back for Jim. Decompress. Sarah, we need to work together.
Do what you want. I'm going to find Jim.
Well.
There you go, Naima.
She's motivated by love.
Yep.
And revenge. So she's all about going after Manx.
Kerrigan,
who's the blonde guy's father.
Tracked multiple Dominion signatures headed down to the surface.
Okay, here you go,
Have a
Dan.
surprise party down
Kyle Q. Fickfield. Why not? Are there any notable improvements from Wings of Liberty to Heart of the Swarm so far?
I mean, it's I wouldn't call them like dramatic improvements. It's just more of the interesting mission design. Although that last one I wouldn't call like a fantastic mission where you were on the tram defending the engines.
It just felt different than what you've seen before.
Yeah, it's like a new environment. It was a simple defense mission. I imagine it will probably be better if I go back and play that on brutal. But like that was kind of a walk in the park.
Sure.
Not really.
As you say, you're so good.
That's exactly.
We call you the wizard downstairs.
No, that was not a challenging mission, but I expect them to ramp it up.
Sure.
Shortly. I mean, just based on what I played at a couple preview events.
Dan, StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1?
Yeah,
Good
there
question.
must be an old hive here.
I like the mission design of StarCraft 2 better. I like the story of StarCraft 1 better.
What is your status? Fleet, our base is set up and the track and pulse cannon is almost online. Roger that. Eliminate all stragglers as they warp to these coordinates.
Do you like to pretend that StarCraft and the game Rochard are happening in the same universe?
I'm sure he knows.
No.
He'll never see it coming. Set course for the Zerg hive cluster. I need an
You
army.
like to pretend that every game takes place in the Patapon universe.
I do.
Yeah, so now she's going to get herself some Zerg lackeys to do her dirty work.
Yeah.
I can sense a mind controlling this brood.
Oh.
Who are you?
My queen, I am Nakjul, a brood mother. You created us to extend your control of the swarm. Have you returned to us?
I'm not your queen, and I haven't returned. But I need your brood to destroy the Terran cannon right now.
Most of my brood is with me. I can send them to you, but it will take time.
Then send them. When they arrive, we'll tear down that cannon before Jim gets here.
Okay, she does kind of sound.
Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare this hive for combat. The Dominion would have tracked my ship, and they'll be looking for me.
So far, this McDougal's my favorite character.
McDougal?
Yeah.
Who's McDougal?
Whatever the Hive Queen there is.
Oh, yeah.
McDougal!
Let's see if I can remember how to do this. The first thing I need is a spawning pool. Covering ground.
Alright, so I guess I should.
Dan, I'm an expert at this if you need me to walk.
Yeah, I shouldn't have built my. So
is this the first mission where you're gathering resources?
Well, there was a little bit in the tutorial, but yeah, this is the first time where I have like an actual base I can do what I want with here.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Gathering resources? Help build into base.
So I would ordinarily scout out a bit, but I think that might trigger some attacks. So first I'm going to build up.
Played safe.
Yeah, I'm going to build up my my drones first. Get my economy going. I've got to start harvesting some gas here.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2. We're giving away prizes every hour. This tweet comes from Crazy Scorpion 04.
He's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
Who's that Scorpion?
Can't wait to get home and play. I'm also at work watching the live stream to get my fix. Thank you so much for the live stream. Awesome.
Hey, thank you for tuning in,
Crazy
Crazy
Scorpion 04. You're the man or woman. Thank you.
Or the
for tuning
Scorpion.
in. Or the Scorpion. I'm just out on my day job stinging people. Can't wait to get home.
Watching the live stream.
There we go.
There's some gross things on this map, Greg.
That's what happens when you get in space.
Yeah, so the Zerg spread out this goo on the ground. You can see it slowly coming out there.
Right.
And they can only build on that. They also move faster on it. So it is to their advantage. I thought I already did that. Yeah, I guess they. So I guess they are. The drones now automatically start harvesting. I guess they automatically lean toward minerals and not gas. There are two resources you got to work with here: the minerals and the gas. And those, various units cost different amounts of each. Some of them only cost minerals, sometimes only gas.
They drove some of my brood into caves. They will rejoin us if we can kill the Terran soldiers.
No.
So it looks like, not sure if these, I guess I'm holding out for reinforcements for a few minutes.
Oh my god!
Didn't have my hand on the keyboard, that was bad.
Reminds me of the sci-fi movie Ice Fighters. I watched it, it was very bad.
Really?
Not that the game is bad, but that's what it looked like when they were all running out. I'll be quieter.
I'm just replenishing my forces here. And Damon, since you missed it, this thing will constantly churn out larvae, and I evolve those larvae into the kind of Zerg creature that I want. In this case, Zerglings, which are the basic foot soldiers.
It's basically Pokemon.
Basically.
We're missing a few steps there.
So that's the gist of it.
You know what would make a good RTS? Starship Troopers.
Sure. Yeah.
How has that not been a thing?
They tried that a couple times.
Really, making an RTS actually?
It did not work well. And it wasn't like strictly an RTS, but there were a couple of really bad Starship Trooper games.
On the same page.
I guess it was like a tactical shooter, similar to, it's kind of similar to the Dawn of War games, sorta. But.
Work to be done. Heading out. Covering ground.
I'm a big fan of attack moves. Yeah, I'm just trying to move behind these guys, and they just go and kill everything in their path.
Zerglings, fight for your queen.
I got an alien Cobra Commander.
The hive cluster is
I got a Joker vibe too. Maybe it's Mark Hamill.
Work to be done.
All right, so this queen, can she? Let's see. So she's got a couple of abilities here. One is the creep tumor, and that will help her spread the. Oh, there are guys attacking my base. I should go back there.
Oops! Everything's on fire.
They're in my base killing my dudes.
Dan, what's your favorite RTS? Well, all time.
I gotta go Company of Heroes.
I was gonna ask you about Company of Heroes.
Yeah. I really like the combat there. It's slower, and I'm not a fast man.
Never mind.
Put that on your business card. Dan Stapleton, not a fast man.
What's going on here?
Remember, be part of the show at IGN, hashtag SC2, just like Nandai B did. What do you think of the new replay feature? Being able to learn from the mistake and play it again from a certain point.
I think that's awesome.
We're going to see that later on, right?
Because Dan's going to screw up.
No, it lets you, I don't know if it works for single player, but it also works it definitely works for multiplayer, where you can resume a match from any point and do kind of like what if scenarios.
Gotcha.
And that's just incredible. There's never been anything like that in an RTS.
Now, Dan.
Yeah.
We're getting told that a lot of people on Twitter at IGN, hashtag SC2, are asking us to turn on subtitles.
I can do that. Let's see.
Don't sacrifice the base or your brood.
And that's,
there's all the settings you're asking about.
Gameplay, and where is it? Enable, no.
Probably under sound? Maybe?
Yeah, probably under sound. No, yeah, there we go. Sound, display subtitles. All right. We are in business.
Just crashes the whole thing.
You are welcome.
The server's down.
A queen would be very useful for fighting the Terrans. You can birth a queen at the hatchery.
Actually, let me build one. What's he at?
Mike Ernzen tweets at IGN, hashtag SC2, and says, speaking of characters, who was your favorite character from Wings of Liberty?
Honestly, I didn't really like the characters in Wings of Liberty.
No favorites.
I guess Raynor. But yeah, like I thought a lot of the characters were very flat. I was very disappointed with what they did with Kerrigan in Wings of Liberty. They turned her into kind of like a force of nature rather than an actual character. She was just sitting up there making idle threats and just saying, you're meddling with powers you can't understand. It's like, I'm so sick of that.
You wanted her to actually come down and...
Yeah, well, in the original, she was very manipulative and had plans other than, here I come to kill you. She could have just as well have been like a meteor coming towards the planet, and it's like, well, she's coming, I guess, and she wants to kill us. But
I don't know if meteors ever make threats on their way here, though.
Well, yeah, the cheesy dialogue was
I'm just giving Dan a hard time.
Somebody's got it.
Alone.
Leave him alone.
You can't let me get away with this. So.
The King of Math.
Whoa.
The King of Math.
Your Highness.
At IGN, hashtag SC2. Really enjoying the 10-minute daily SimCity videos. Any chance of doing something similar for StarCraft 2?
I think like the IPL guys take care of that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at the IPL.
Yeah, there are so many StarCraft experts out there already who are just like completely immersed in this, who can give better advice even than I could ever.
Greg, is StarCraft a mega franchise?
No.
Okay.
No, it could easily be. It's whatever our audience wants to be a mega franchise, right? Whatever people want to see, read about, know about, maybe.
If it becomes that popular, then.
Yeah.
I was just going to say you would make sure that there'd be plenty of content.
There'll be plenty of content, yeah, if you all want that content. You just got to tell us. Tweet at IGN, tweet at Game Over Greggy. Tweet at Name Zero. Talk to him about DJ stuff, but then tweet at me about what you want to see on IGN. Speaking of which, Damon, you got a show in San Francisco on Friday.
It's true.
Neck of the Woods.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Why did they change the name from Rocket Room?
That was a stupid move. Now they have all this stupid wooded stuff. Like they got the antler chandeliers. Like, what are you trying to pull here? I'm gonna wear green. I'm celebrating St. Patrick's Day on Friday.
I still think you should bring food coloring and just dye people's beers green.
Oh, I'm gonna do that and resell them back to them.
Hey, more stuff.
Lord Vader.
You did pretty good. Right. Palpatine there.
Good guy. I don't know that. What Anakin's asking about. When Palpatine's like, you know, you can bring people back from the dead. Anakin's like, I didn't know you could learn those powers.
Pushing ahead.
They're attacking my base in the meantime here.
I'm sorry, I'm quoting Star Wars. Do you mind?
I was not paying attention at all.
Reinforcements coming in 5 minutes. I don't like these tentacle beasts.
They're kind of phallic.
But in the best possible way.
Stretching it out, it's all mind of its own, all hooked over, stabbing at things.
Dan, sometimes there's a long dotted line going out to a point. What is that?
That is the rally point. So that's where new units go to when they're built. I'm going to build up some more defenses here so that I don't have to worry as much about.
Are the tentacles like defense towers?
They are. They are spine crawlers.
I have a dumb question. Are the enemies that are coming in trying to invade your base, are they unlimited? Or is it like you can kill them all, or they're spawners for them too, I guess, over on the other side of the map?
Actually, I'm not sure what this map design is. Some of them have structures you can go out and kill. Some of them are just, they'll spawn until the map design is done.
At PW Guns corrects me. Meteors do make threats. Hashtag the fifth element.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like the least about the fifth element is the villain. It's like okay, there's big ball of evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a dumb villain.
It's similar to what could have been an Academy Award winning film, Green Lantern. The parallax cloud is coming to Earth.
Yeah.
He can come. Green Lantern can make anything you can imagine. Let's have him fight the cloud.
This is Kerrigan.
What?
There.
What is DC doing? Is Man of Steel gonna be good?
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I've been burned, Damon. I'm not gonna get out. I'm not gonna get too psyched and get too crazy. But everything I've seen for it looks really good, right?
Work to be done.
I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Sweeping.
And Zack Snyder, I liked Watchmen.
Sure,
actually.
I did too.
I liked 300, but
yeah.
then Sucker Punch,
Yeah, well, I think Sucker Punch is a dumb idea, right? I think if he's got a good idea to work with, it seems like he's pretty good. Yeah. Superman's a pretty good idea. No one's overseeing it.
I mean, they did, the Batman films were successful.
Sure.
But then the Green Lanterns,
Yeah.
Green Lantern
was Snyder involved in that?
No.
No.
Bad DC.
We're talking about DC in general.
Okay.
You think they would learn and not make the horrible decisions they make over and over again?
I don't know if I'm convinced. I did think they would learn. They do some dumb stuff.
Well, I always hope they will, Dan. As a DC fanboy, I hope they'll learn.
That's fair.
At least that Nicolas Cage Superman never happened. Can we just rest our hats on that?
That's good.
No, that would not have been good.
It might have been
entertaining. That would have driven me away from Superman, probably.
So it looks like these queens are functioning differently than traditional queens. They rather than just constantly casting larvae over the hatchery, which increases your spawn rate. They are this one has auto cast on transfusion, which heals. So it's I guess what it wants me to do here, and what this mission is trying to teach me to do, is to put a queen next to my defenses, and she will keep them alive longer.
Gotcha.
What's
going on here?
Pushing ahead.
Our forces are under attack. The Dominion's base is formidable. You will need to morph more combat units to destroy it.
Gotta run away.
Run away!
Heading out. Work to be done.
So what do you think of what you see here, Dave?
I think it looks great. I like RTS games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite RTS game, Damon?
I liked Warcraft 2 back in the day.
Yeah. This is not dissimilar from Warcraft 2.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of Warcraft 3 in it with the hero units, but not nearly so much as Warcraft 3 did. Like there are no items to equip her with.
Yeah, I hear you.
But there are some RPG elements a little bit later on that we'll be doing between mission upgrades.
RPG elements improve any game, Greg.
Yeah. Luckily, they're in everything now. You've been saying that for years. You were saying it before it actually happened.
Before it was cool.
Yeah. Damon's always cutting edge. Pretty soon we'll have hair like this.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
I haven't been paying attention. Are the reinforcements bad guys or good guys? What are we
even thinking
Well,
about?
I just don't know what the reinforcement countdown means. Is that bad guys are coming or good guys are coming?
They appear
oh,
to be
you're holding
good.
out. That's your main objective, so you're fine. This is good. You're doing good, Dan.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Will we be able to get the third queen?
The third queen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know.
Work to be done.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2. We'll read your questions every hour. We're giving away copies of the game. Statues? I think we call them action figures. Kerrigan action figures.
Imagine the dirty things you can do with that.
That's what I was going to say. I was upset there's no Rainer action figure. How do I live out my fantasies?
Eat. Run away, Kerrigan, run away.
Gotcha.
Run away!
Covering ground. Bring him down.
You gotta keep running.
Yep.
You gotta heal.
This guy's a transformer. Oh shit.
Robots
No.
in disguise.
I gotcha.
He's relentless. Oh,
Yeah.
no. As I said, he's relentless. He relents. My batteries are almost out.
That's no good. I'm doing a terrible job of multitasking here.
I think the reinforcements are good.
You got it. You
Yeah.
nailed it. Checkpoint reached.
I didn't get the third queen. That's pathetic.
Tremors. Graboids.
Never a Tremors game.
That could be our. We can make that. You play as the Tremor.
Perfect. Now let's get up to their base and destroy that cannon before Jim arrives.
Forces are under attack.
Okay.
If you wish to command all of your forces,
Nidus worm. That's what I was trying to think of before.
What's that do?
That is kind of a transport. So you can build one on one side of the map and spawn another one on the other side of the map, and it serves as a tunnel. So the Zerg can pop up anywhere. All right.
What is it?
Looks like it's still going to let me go kill these guys.
You want to save that coin?
Yeah.
Pushing ahead.
But I also need to beef up my defenses here a little bit.
So now you set those guys out to auto attack on their way over there?
Yeah, they'll attack anything in their way. Let's see. Gotta build some anti-air defenses, because that's what messed me up that last time, and another spine crawlers.
Frost Algia tweets at IGN, hashtag SC2. If a StarCraft movie were made, would you go see it?
Absolutely.
He doesn't know the director. He doesn't know the stars. He doesn't know the premise. He's just there.
Yeah. Well,
Midnight
did you go see Doom?
I did. But that was for work. I would not have gone and seen that like if it were not my job.
Okay.
But yeah, I like it. Okay, so with some qualifiers there.
Sure.
Because yeah, they could majorly botch it, and it could be apparent from the previews that it was not going to be good.
It's back to, I understand where he's coming from. Like I knew Green Lantern was going to be bad from all the reviews and everything you kind of saw when the summer and saw it. And I got it. I went in with no expectations.
Yeah. And it was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
I would need more information before I saw a StarCraft movie. Is UA Bowl making it then? No, probably not going to go see it.
But what if UA Bowl's making it, but Aaron Yee is starring in it.
I don't know.
Aaron Yee? I forget.
He never came through for us.
No, he didn't. He has a chance.
I don't know who that is.
He started Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
The remake. And we called his agent drunk once and tried to get him on GameScoop. He never responded. And we think it was his agent.
It might have just been some old lady in LA.
I like those odds.
We reached out, all right? We made the contact.
We did our due diligence. Why was there never a Friday the 13th 2?
Well, I think we all know the answer to that. Did that remake make any money? I think the only people who went and saw it were me and Jeremy Dunham. Megan Sullivan was there too. And then you watched it in his hotel room later on.
Oh, so that was the second time you'd seen it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So at this point, it's just giving me units and letting me have a victory lap.
Cool.
we were talking about Friday the 13th.
It's been a long time since we did a true game scoop where we're just totally off the rails and someone's like, anyways, we're talking about games for a second. Let's come back to that.
We can't fill 8 hours or whatever with just StarCraft. So.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2. You can win some prizes.
Yeah, this is the swarm of which Kerrigan is the heart.
See, this is cool. Look at how this thing's crazy, man. Imagine that walked into your house. You and Jackie Brown.
So it's treating these swarm queens more as traditional ranged units, kind of filling the role of hydralisks, which are the real traditional Zerg range attackers.
So Kerrigan is supposed to be a swarm queen?
No, she is the Queen of Blades.
Pushing ahead.
Okay.
So she is
a different queen.
Yeah, she's the Queen of Queens. So are you a Star Trek fan?
No.
Okay. Well then, that analogy's not going to work this time. It might saved me before.
Might work for the viewers.
I already used it on the viewers.
No, no new viewers are here though.
Okay. Well, then she is the Locutus to the Zerg's Borg.
Right.
You're right, that didn't work.
But they got it.
Yeah.
People watching are like, oh, drinking their Dr. Peppers, eating their ramen noodles.
The TNG fans out there.
This live stream is not brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Is it brought to you by anybody?
No. Any ramen noodles?
If Dr. Pepper wants to send me some Dr. Pepper, it can be brought to you whenever you want.
I want Top Ramen to sponsor a live stream.
That would be a pretty good sponsor, I think. I would be biased.
These dumb well, come on, you dumb Zerg. Pull it together. Walking into a wall.
Work to be done.
The pathfinding in this game is fairly good, but that's relative.
Pushing ahead.
I'm gonna toss out $1 million idea.
Here we go.
Any developer wanting to do it.
Get a pen and paper, viewers.
It'd be awesome to have a game like this, contemporary, where you're using wiener dogs and other dogs to take over the world. Imagine all the Zergs were just little dachshunds running around, and then you had like the Cujo dogs and Saint Bernards and all these other dogs.
I like how you specify there's wiener dogs and other dogs.
Well,
so there's just dogs.
Well, I started with the idea that the little Zergs here would be wiener dogs, right? I wanted to stress the dog I wanted as the base unit.
Well, so the different dogs would be different units.
Right, exactly.
Well, Greg, what you want is you want to go back and play Red Alert 2.
Okay.
And use the attack dogs.
Okay.
Actually, I guess Red
that
Alert
would
1.
give him the fix that he's looking for.
Red Alert 1, you can actually make a swarm of attack dogs as the Russians.
So what do the dogs do? They like swarm people and just devour them,
tear
them apart?
Yeah. In Red Alert, they kill infantry like crazy. I was talking to the guys that actually made the original Command & Conquer games.
Yeah.
And the attack dogs had a bug to them because the way they attacked was they converted the unit into a projectile, and that projectile shoots the unit, kills it, and then respawns the dog. So that's just how they made that attack work, because they're all hacking this stuff together and making it work. So there's a moment there where the dog does not exist. It's a projectile that looks like a dog.
Oh.
So they had instances where a nuclear bomb would go off and kill everything, and Except the dog. Because it was mid-attack when the explosion went off.
That's awesome.
So I did not do very well here. I did not destroy 15 enemy structures before the forces arrived because someone was distracting me, talking about Friday the 13th or something.
Yeah.
We do. Things are important.
And I did not rescue all trapped Zerg queens before the reinforcements arrived. So yeah, again, because someone's not paying attention.
I'm giving out $1 million ideas here. Call it Puppy Invasion. That's what it is.
I'm sure there's already an iPhone game.
Well,
and Puppy Invasion 2.
M-Dog, I'm sure Mitchell Morgan's watching right now. That could be your next iPhone project. Remember, be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2. You win some prizes. Sometimes, not every tweet wins. Don't bother. Don't do that. Here's somebody who didn't win anything. Shift_+1 says, pretty sure you'd have to get the mighty Nicolas Cage involved in some way if there's a StarCraft 2 film. Not the bees, not the Zerglings.
I think Nicolas Cage would make a pretty good Kerrigan.
What? I got some Zerg in my...
You're doing lots of impressions.
That wasn't a good Nicolas Cage, but you can see where I was going with the face-off.
It has potential, though.
I could see Nicolas Cage in heavy makeup playing a Protoss.
Okay.
I could see that. It wouldn't be good, but it could be, passable.
I've been thinking about what you said.
She's still trying to get her boyfriend.
Yeah, it's getting hard.
There's something
He's coming up behind her.
me, Jim. I need you. I need you to hear me right now.
Shut up and just listen to her. She's gonna tell you something important, you idiot. Walk up like a stupid moron. What the hell? That's one of the queens.
That's a Zergling.
Oh, that was one.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this news. Notorious rebel Jim Raynor was captured in a daring raid yesterday. He was briefly interrogated.
What?
And summarily executed.
No. Now the Zergling jumps on her. Eats her.
At long last, our nightmare is over. The lawless terrorist, James Raynor, is dead.
Spoilers, jeez.
With his death,
ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, he's not dead.
She's doing her full-on Vader. No.
Yeah. Oh well. Hers was as disappointing as his.
Definitely gonna have to go back and put that sound over that.
Oh, look at this guy! It's like a puppy. Puppy invasion.
In short, we have won. Our peace and security is assured.
She just puts her head in his mouth.
Good night.
I don't want to live anymore.
But see, Raynor was her connection to her humanity, and now she's like, oh, screw that! I'm gonna go full on Zerg. And
do you think they just reported his death to like bring down morale?
It could be.
Crush their spirits.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like that government is very like propaganda heavy. So that's definitely the idea there. But it could be that he did that deliberately to send Kerrigan off and bring her to him.
All right, we got a question for you here. You
All
ready?
right.
I felt that moment there.
Haram Vasquez says, "What would you change about the campaign of StarCraft 2? What are you hoping for in this expansion?"
I wouldn't change a lot because I think they did a fan. Well, I would change the story. I thought they kind of phoned that in.
You're farmers, and
but the actual campaign design was fantastic. Like every single one of those missions, pretty much, except the early tutorial ones, is kind of its own thing and plays very differently. There's one mission where zombies are attacking you every night. There's a day-night cycle, and you just never see that anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in all kinds, and there's another one where lava rises every few minutes. So like every single mission, you're doing something completely different.
the lava rising, clearly a ripoff from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right,
clearly.
So here we have choices. Where are we going to go? So we've got Kaldir. I think I've played this mission on a preview event. Actually, I think I probably played both of these.
You don't say that, and then you jump in and you're awesome, and me and David are like, whoa, how's he doing this? How does he know?
I expect they changed it pretty significantly since I played last.
StarCraft hero.
So which one should I go to, guys? Red. Hey, guys, we got a choice here: red or blue. There's no green. Red or blue.
I say blue.
I say blue too.
All right.
We are in agreement, as usual.
I guess you could say, I'm blue.
Eiffel 65 was talking about StarCraft.
I have a blue house and a blue and gold. That was a jam.
Yeah, it was a jam.
Look at its streaming data.
Yeah.
It's almost time to give away something.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I saw on Amazon. I was just checking to see what Wings of Liberty costs now. The original StarCraft 64, the console version. Guess how much a cartridge goes for these days on
Amazon?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's some reseller, but
Yeah. $112.
Oh, I was gonna lowball it for like $5.
$200.
Oh my God!
Should have saved that one.
That's crazy.
You can get the PC version for $20.
That's why I'm here. They'll either accept me as their queen, or I'll start killing them one by one until they do.
Prediction: you guys start killing them. Oh no.
All right, we cool.
Wow.
What are you?
I am Isha. Your Majesty used to store all her ideas, thoughts, and plans within me. Do you not remember?
Yes, I do remember you. More importantly, you remember me.
You are the Queen of Blades. I obey.
Perfect. Summon the swarm and prepare to move on Core Hall.
The swarm is in disarray and will not answer your call. Most Zerg on Calder are under the command of Broodmother Nefash. She seeks to create her own swarm.
Civil War.
While she lives, the swarm will be divided.
Not for long, it won't.
I think it might be.
Take us down to the surface.
Heifer or whatever. Heifer. Heifer. You don't want to.
Trisha Heifer.
That'd be poorly. Well, I mean, she's beautiful, so she can be called whatever she wants.
I bet she heard that a lot.
Who is it?
Probably didn't hear that a lot.
Trying to figure out. Trying to confirm here.
She's the first credited female, but who does she play? Why didn't she tell me her character?
I don't know.
Who is?
Courtney Taylor?
All right, I got one here for you, everybody. This is more for the viewers at home. Remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2. However, Catterboots says, convince Epic Mealtime to cater the next live stream or guest host. I am wearing an Epic Mealtime shirt. You should tweet at them right now. Tweet at Epic Mealtime. Tweet at Harley Plays. Let them know at Game Over Greggy is on this live stream. Link them to it, and then I'm representing the brand. Sauce Boss.
So right now we're kind of exploring like the Zerg like upgrade system. Like Jim Raynor in Wings of Liberty had his ship where you can go to like the engineering section, the research section.
Time out, everybody. This thing's got a vagina for a mouth.
Yes.
Gross.
It kind of does. Yeah. No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. Before it clicked away, we needed to figure this out.
Yeah. So she's going around to talk to all of her Zerg minions, and they're telling her how to upgrade the swarm.
Yeah.
This is something that you can't do in multiplayer. There are a bunch of different RPG style options you get to pick, between several different choices. So here we've got mutation available for the Zerglings. In multiplayer, you can upgrade the Zerglings with like faster speed, better armor, and like a couple other things in there. But here we're going to have some different options. So.
Can alter at any time.
So, and it sounds like it's going to let us. It says it's not permanent, so you can change it
whenever you want on the fly. Yeah.
That's kind of a change from Wings of Liberty, where the choices were permanent. I don't know if I like that. We'll see.
Well, we will come to an opinion for you.
All right. So we can choose Hardened Carapace, which is going to increase their durability, which is nice for Zerglings because they are very fragile.
Sure.
This one, attack speed increased by 50%. So these are actually the upgrades from single player. But later on there will be other ones.
I swear.
Yeah. I've seen them. I know there are.
Do you find yourself, when you play StarCraft, do you enjoy single player or multiplayer more?
They're very different experiences.
Sure.
Like different things for different occasions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to figure out. We're trying to pin down who Kerrigan's voice actress is. Tweet at IGN hashtag SC2. Let us know. We got another winner of a Kerrigan Queen action figure. This one goes to T-Pain Experience. Are old tactics like 4-gate and Triple M still viable with Heart of the Swarm expansion?
I'm gonna wait for the IPL guys to show up and tell you because I don't know.
You gotta stay tuned. Plenty more coming. We're going to 6 p.m.
I mean, there are going to be a lot of variations. Like the game has changed. Like this is probably as big a difference between this and Wings of Liberty as there is between Wings of Liberty and StarCraft 1.
Gotcha.
I mean, they're mixing it up quite a bit.
So now we have another choice here?
No, that was just a conversation we just had there. So I already upgraded this guy as much as I can. So now I go back and we go to the mission. I guess we can talk to her some more.
Tell me about this Leviathan.
It's Mass Effect DLC.
And this is its nerve center.
And it can take me to any world I wish?
Of course, my queen, but our numbers are few. Before conquering other worlds, you may wish to reclaim your forces here on Calder.
Leave the strategy to me. Now, what else can I do on this Leviathan?
You can evolve and upgrade your swarm in the evolution pit. The creature Abathur can help you.
I like this lady.
Her voice doesn't seem to match her appearance.
She's pretty hideous, but then she's not. She's nice lady.
Nefesh moved her brood into
Yeah,
these
about
ice valleys to fight the
She's a
Protoss.
phone sex line operator.
Like a librarian.
All right, so this is telling me what unit I'm going to get to use after this. Or
Roach.
This mission. The roaches are carryover.
I was using a roach last night. Daisy confused the reference.
Yeah. Roaches are more durable than Zerglings. They've got a short range attack, and they can burrow and heal well when they're upgraded. We also get +2 Kerrigan levels, so we'll be able to upgrade Kerrigan herself. So that's just the bonus. +5 levels is the main objective. So let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another question here for you. Remember, at IGN, hashtag SC2. It tweeted some of it, but I believe it was something along the lines of, is this Paul O... I don't even know. How would you say that, Damon? Patolodge.
Yes. Put together a readable Twitter handle.
What are your early impressions of the game? You said you weren't a fan of the story in Wings of Liberty. What do you think so far of this? Now, granted, we're talking over it and making a bunch of references to Friday the 13th, so we're not helping.
It is a little bit hard to keep track. I mean, so far, it's all right. It's hard to tell exactly where they're going to go with it. Kerrigan is already more of a character than she ever was in the last one, so that's a step in the right direction. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that.
Gotcha.
Greg, your progress is automatically saved at key points in this game.
Good.
Tell me more.
Just one of the new innovations that StarCraft 2 brings to the table.
This moon has pockets of intense cold called flash freeze storms. One such storm is approaching.
So this is kind of like the mechanics I was talking about earlier, like rising lava and day-night cycle. So this one, your units will freeze unless you can, or until you steal a genetic mutation from a native creature that will give you resistance to the cold.
I can sense indigenous creatures nearby.
The Balrog.
Their matriarchs have powerful essence, strong enough to help us adapt to this cold.
Powerful essence, not genetic material, I guess. All right, so.
Those tentacles come up on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they do some pretty cool stuff with the UI on this. Like each one of the different races has a different style to their UI. It'll functionally the same.
Push ahead. There's not much
time. All right, we have confirmation from Raging K. It's Trisha Helfer, who voices her. Number 6 from Battlestar Galactica, and Edie from Mass Effect.
This Zerg is
done told ya.
I know. We just want to verify, Dan. We trust you. You're a StarCraft expert. Calm down, bro.
Call me a liar.
Quid says, just tuned in. Jerk. Have you run into any of the new units yet? What are they, and are they significantly different?
We saw the Swarm Queen earlier. They are very different from a traditional queen. They serve a very different function. Oh, I guess
get going.
Here. Where is the? Oh, okay, it's up there. Dope.
The swarm never rests.
All right. Show us some hustle, Kerrigan.
Seriously, if they were little wiener dogs. Puppy invasion. Go ahead.
A swarm of wiener dogs would be pretty terrifying. Especially if they're going to tear you
rabbit,
apart.
Yeah. You can only kick so many of them before they get you.
They'll wear you down.
Stands in my way.
Strengths in numbers.
She's like stuck behind this guy. Okay.
The swarm hungers.
So yeah, we're just breaking out all these frozen roaches here.
Attention. This world is mine. The swarm never. Who asked you?
What?
The flash freeze is near.
It's like day after
I just
tomorrow.
have to find an Ursidon matriarch.
Yeah, maybe we can outrun the wind.
Just get into the library, you'll be fine.
It's very well insulated. Okay, yeah, so you got frozen there.
The flash freeze has arrived. Your troops are
Can't
frozen.
do nothing. And yeah, so these guys can still move around while we're frozen, so that's no good. If you're caught when you can't move but they can, you're at a slight disadvantage.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Flash freeze storm is fading.
Nothing stands in my way.
So now is there going to be a way for you to avoid the flash freeze?
Yeah, so I'm going to kill a bunch of these things.
Sure.
And
oh, the essence you were talking about earlier.
Yep, so I got +1 essence there.
Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Hey, so now I won't be flash frozen anymore, but other enemies might be.
Barfing from his vagina mouth.
Regain health.
That's a good band name. Or not a good album name for your band.
I think barfing vagina mouth could work as a.
Seriously, you're just sitting at home uninspired right now, laying in your bed, watching this stream on your laptop. Look at all the ideas we're given to better your life. Start a band. Make a wiener dog game. World's your oyster, folks. At IGN. Hashtag SC2.
Much better than hashtag vagina mouth.
Barfing vagina mouth. You can also use that hashtag. Do that when Anthony's on. When Anthony's on at 10:30. Hashtag barfing vagina mouth. I'll tweet that right now to get it trending.
Okay, so the Protoss have shown up now.
Protoss. I wondered when you'd show yourselves.
Jerks.
We must inform Securus. They will send the Golden Armada. They will destroy you.
Isha, tell me the Protoss are out of range of Securus.
They are, my queen. However, the Protoss have psi-link spires that can amplify their psionic communication.
Then we destroy those spires before the Protoss can activate them.
Maybe Storm's here. Remember when she, in X-Men when she goes, very cool.
All right, so now we are back in action here. They're putting us up. You know, they're giving us an advantage here in that we now, if we time our attack for when the flash freeze happens, they'll be defenseless and we just get to beat up on them.
If I have a chance, I will hunt down some matriarchs.
I'm gonna build some more roaches here.
By accomplishing these goals,
I guess I should have built drones first.
You live and you learn, Dan.
Yeah.
They say.
Live and or learn.
While you're living at home, why don't you tweet us at IGN, hashtag SC2 or hashtag barfing vagina mouth.
One of those two. Really, one's as good as the other.
Brave Protoss, slow her down. Take the fight.
We're giving away prizes every hour too, don't forget.
Yeah.
Copies of the game, action figures.
Great ideas.
Great. The real gifts you're getting here, the real prizes are the ideas we're giving you here for bettering your horrible life at home.
Great, look at it. Oh, there was a good headline over here.
Approaching the hive cluster.
There we go.
Okay. Girl Scouts who grew into superstar women. Thanks, MSN.
Push ahead.
Flash freeze approaching. The Protoss
Oh,
will be
yeah.
vulnerable
No,
until
Dan.
it passes.
That's good. Those are the bad guys.
Oh, yeah, Dan. He moves so fast, I can't keep up with the action.
So Kerrigan isn't even bothering with a sniper rifle anymore. She's just using Force Lightning now.
This world
Because she can do that.
Who asked you? What is it now?
Who is she talking to?
The swarm never rests.
And
she's not making her own decisions?
Get going.
Well, sort of, kinda.
It seems weird, but I guess, I don't know, it's as much as you're clicking, she shouldn't, maybe every 7th click she should talk. Instead every 2.
That's a Blizzard tradition.
Sure.
You know?
You can spawn more overlords to increase your supply.
Yeah, Blizzard games have long just like had a tradition of like clicking on a unit over and over again, and eventually they'll get annoyed and you know say stop clicking on me or whatever.
Oh really? Have you tried that yet?
Well, it doesn't really work with the Zerg because they
Oh right.
Kerrigan might do something. We can try that, but it's kind of boring.
Right. Well, no, whatever. That's what the kids tune in to see. Kev Mangus tweets at us and says, in the first StarCraft 2, you can play a side story arc as the Protoss' Zeratul. Is there going to be anything like that in this?
Maybe. Stay tuned.
We're playing this all day long, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10 o'clock now, which means we have another 8 hours. We're going till 6, right? Yeah, we're going to 6 p.m. Yeah. Pacific Standard Time. 10 our time. Remember, you can start the show all day long at IGN, hashtag SC2.
Dan has a little bucket under the table that he's just going to pee in. He has to go. He's not getting out of that seat.
It's a big bucket.
Nothing stands in my way. Out with it.
The Protoss, like these are their turrets, but I destroyed their power pylon, so it shut them down. That's one of their vulnerabilities.
Take no prisoners. Push ahead.
We should wait for a flash freeze before attacking this large Protoss force.
Fine, I'll wait.
Just gotta chill out now for a minute.
This world is mine.
Well, that's a long time. I might just charge in recklessly as soon as my reinforcements. There we go.
The swarm never rests.
Let's just go in here and kick some ass. Oh, that might be bad.
Oh no! Everybody back!
Run away! Run away!
The swarm hungers.
See, that's why you're supposed to wait.
Nothing stands in my way.
That wasn't so bad.
More back there, Dan.
Yeah, that's true.
The swarm never
They're still chasing you, Dan.
They are technically still chasing you.
Did you lose all of your units there?
Yes.
Out with it.
That wasn't so bad.
And our hive cluster.
Oh,
Spine
well, that's
crawlers
no good.
are excellent defenses for our hives.
Crap.
Flash freeze will be here
that's good.
soon.
Senor Gloss tweets at IGN hashtag SC2 and says, I haven't played Wings of Liberty. Is the story strong enough to justify me buying both Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm? I'm not a big multiplayer guy.
You don't play Wings of Liberty for the story.
Well, you can't play this without Wings of Liberty. So
you can't play this?
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
This is an expansion.
Storm has arrived.
But now there's so much content out there. I mean, is it fun enough single player? Interesting enough single player?
Oh yeah, I mean the single player is great. The campaign is fantastic.
Okay.
It's one of the best designed RTSs ever. Campaigns. So yeah, don't hesitate for that reason. I mean it's definitely worth your time to play the single player.
The swarm hungers.
And again, you cannot play this unless you own Wings of Liberty. So why the hell not?
Get going.
I almost lost there. That would have been awkward.
Well, we will stop now. We will wait for Anthony and Justin to arrive at 10:30. Stare right at the camera the whole time.
But I'm going to build a Swarm Queen, which, as we were saying earlier, she has an auto heal function. So I'll just camp her right next to the base, and she'll fix it up.
Gotcha. That's easy.
This thing is a gross one.
Yeah. Well, they're all these alien bug creatures. No one's that gross mouth.
Oh,
look at that gross mouth!
Yeah. I did kind of squander my flash freeze on this one.
You have to do what you gotta do, though. It's about survival. It's not about getting out there and making it look pretty. Gotta win, Damon. Win at all costs.
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna build some defenses so that doesn't happen again. They do have great sound effects.
Because you're putting it out of the goop.
Yep. All right. So I gotta be in position to attack them in a minute and 47 seconds here.
Can you do that, you think? Can you pull it off?
There's not much time.
I think so, yeah.
We require require more minerals.
Now, Dan, how long are you on the live stream today?
I'm on the whole damn day. I think
okay.
It's going,
Even when the IPL guys get here?
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right.
So they got to have somebody here to make them look good.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Look at this idiot. He wasted his flash freeze.
Yep.
And before you came up here, did you put up your SimCity review?
I have not yet. Yeah, actually, Greg will be reading that as soon as he gets off of here.
Probably not my first priority since you're up here, but I'll get to it today.
And so he'll be doing that, and then the video review is being worked on. So soon we'll have it.
Final review for SimCity.
Yep.
And you've begun your review of StarCraft.
I'm doing it right now. I'm multitasking. All right, let's get over there.
Yeah, that's what's kind of cool about live streaming on launch day is that you know, all of you that are tuning in, you're sort of watching Dan's review playthrough of the game.
So when Dan says, "Man, the story didn't make any sense," you can be like, "We saw them talk about Friday the 13th over the cutscenes. No wonder it doesn't make any sense to you." IGN is the worst.
They'll have a point though.
You'll go back. You're gonna go back.
Yeah. No, this will not be my only playthrough of the campaign. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty challenging review to write from, you know, to make it useful, because I think I can talk pretty authoritatively about the campaign, but the multiplayer is such a you know, specialized thing, like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
That like what I have to say about it isn't going to be like super relevant to like how it's really judged as, you know,
as far as a competitive,
right?
Like, this is, yeah.
Push ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to know how good the multiplayer is, pay attention to the pros, because you know, I am not a pro.
You're kicking the crap out of this stuff now.
Yeah, when it holds still and doesn't hit back, I'm lethal.
Remember, all day long, be part of our live stream. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2 or barfing vagina mouth.
Get going.
We're giving away prizes every hour.
So I've got, you know, a few more seconds here to kill as much stuff as I can before they unfreeze, and then I have to fight everything.
Remember the Big Chill?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Fine. A generation, our parents' generation, well, not really.
Not us, yeah. What did it define about them?
I was sort of like unhappy, but still pretty cool they were.
Oh, okay.
Push ahead.
What movie defines us here?
Probably Superbad.
I was gonna say Roadhouse.
One of those two.
We should have gone to see. Is it still? Can we still go to the theaters and see 21 and over?
It didn't do very well, so I don't know if it's still around. This was a couple of weeks ago that it opened.
My queen.
That was like a fun, dumb movie.
Did you go to see Oz? Will increase your power level.
I like it that Wizard or no. I like that Wicked is the prequel to Wizard of Oz in my book. I'm not gonna go see no Oz movie that then redefines everything I know from Wicked.
Who asked you?
Hey, so we won that fight. Oh, they went the wrong way and ran through an enemy base. Good job, Zerglings.
These stupid Zergs.
And thank you for leading a whole bunch more guys. Right to me.
There's not much time.
Oh,
out with it. You have my attention.
So those are Protoss Zealots. They're good melee units. Very, very durable. And adorable. I need more roaches.
Require more Vespine gas.
Let's see, I guess by the time they get here, there we go. So I've taken out this base basically. It's just a formality now. It's killing it. So I'm more worried about these guys. So I'm going to have my next batch of reinforcements.
The freeze storms are getting shorter. It will be harder to take advantage of the storms.
They're giving me less time to do stuff now.
Better step it up then.
Yep.
Who asked?
Let's see what's down there.
You have my attention.
See what this thing is about.
This world is mine.
I can't stop hearing Edie now.
Joker.
Yes?
Flash freeze.
Some extra resources over here.
The swarm never rests.
I like Edie. I like Mass Effect. Why don't they make more Mass Effect?
Yeah.
This world is mine. There's not much time.
That didn't work as well as I'd hoped.
Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way.
She says all this as she's running away. Nothing stands in my way.
I'm running away.
Get going. Let's get this over with.
Alright.
The swarm hungers.
Yeah, definitely not playing at peak efficiency today. Sorry, guys.
No, you're getting back in the groove. You're like Stella. Wasn't it instant?
There we go.
Essence useful. Visibility during flash freeze increased.
Is that barfing vagina mouth again?
Flash freeze storm is fading.
Good.
Like our social media. So keep tweeting at IGN #SC2.
Are you getting any your personal tweets to your account?
Sure. Tweet at me at GameOverGreggy. We'll cut out the middleman. Sorry, Eric, you had your chance. Too busy getting tattoos, I bet.
There's not much time.
I can see how that would be distracting, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Tony tweets at me and says there's a really good animated YouTube show called StarCraft. There, the Zerglings look like dogs. So, all right. Let's go. Somebody should make Puppy Invasion.
What is it now?
Harel got the Star Trek reference. He enjoyed it. He made a smiley face emoticon afterwards.
You're welcome, Harel.
Even if you destroy our spires, we will get word to Shakuras.
Nothing stands in my way.
I'm getting a million tweets over and over again here from Andrew. Andrew asks something we talked about, but maybe he missed it. Haven't picked up StarCraft 2. Is it worth a play? I am looking for an engaging game to play at the minute.
Absolutely.
You say the game. You say it's some of the is one of the best RTSs around.
It is
ever.
Yeah, the campaign is brilliant.
Nothing stands in my way.
And also, nothing stands in Kerrigan's way, I'm told.
Steve tweets at GameOverGreggy. He says, Blizzard claims the graphics are better in the expansion. Do you agree?
It's subtle. I mean, Blizzard does some really good stuff. So it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, we're way zoomed out anyway, so maybe if you zoom in, it looks a little bit better. I'm sure they upped their game a little bit, but it's not a dramatic difference.
Gotcha.
When did Wings of Liberty come out? Was that 2010?
Yeah. Pretty sure. So just waiting for the flash freeze here.
Barky012 tweets at IGN #SC2 #barfing vagina mouth. Broke down and bought StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm thanks to you guys.
Oh.
There you go. Blizzard money hats.
You're welcome, Blizzard. But yeah, I think they were probably going to sell.
Regardless of us live stream.
No matter what
we don't need our help.
Yeah, even if we were here saying this is the worst thing ever, they would probably still sell a bunch of games.
Out with it.
Actually, before I finish these guys off, I want to go take out these matriarchs because that's going to give me more goodies.
Well, whatever. Let's see what I didn't actually see what it is. At Darth Mintu, please tell Dan to inject some larvae so he larvae so he can make more units and spend his money better.
That actually doesn't seem to be an option.
Snap, Felix. GTFO, am I right? I'm not right. Don't do that mistake, please.
They
tweet at IGN #SC2.
Yeah, these queens don't seem to have that ability.
Peter Milky tweets, is Minecraft on iPad worth buying?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Is it good?
Yeah. It was kind of busted when it first launched, but now it's great.
Okay.
Mark Ryan loves it. Can't get enough of it.
Really? Yeah. Mark Ryan hates games, though.
I know.
Yeah, see, these queens do not have... They're swarm queens. They're not queens. They do not have the ability to inject larvae.
Daneth tweets at IGN #SC2 and says, does the campaign feel like a whole new game or more of the same?
And it's definitely more of the same in that it's a StarCraft campaign. You know, it's the same. StarCraft is StarCraft. You know, they haven't changed anything that dramatically. The difference is that it's from the Zerg perspective, and there are a bunch of missions tailored to the Zerg.
Shakuras will destroy you.
Isha, drop a hatchery at this location. I need the swarm.
I thought I already had it.
So are the opening missions like really basic? So if you played through the campaign of Wings of Liberty, then immediately jumped into this, is it like?
Yeah,
I'm just like it doesn't really continue straight on.
No, it's not like it picks up right where it left off. It walks you through some very basic stuff. I let Greg play it,
which is interesting because, like you said, like you have to play. You have to at least own Wings of Liberty first,
right.
So presumably everyone has already played that campaign.
But I mean, don't you think people are like Dan, where he hasn't played for like a year, so you need like a quick refresher course to get going?
You don't need that much.
That's too.
I mean, I would rather have been able to skip that,
sure.
Just because it's kind of a waste of my time.
You're the part that he wants to skip.
I tried my best.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
All right. Make with the killing.
Greg, our time's coming to an end here.
I know. 5 more minutes on our clock, then Anthony, Chuck Money, steps in with Justin Davis.
Get going.
Dan will be here the whole day, till 6 p.m. Pacific time.
I will miss you guys. Our time together has been special.
Do you want me to bring you anything once I leave? You want another Coke?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna make sure that I need a bathroom break pretty soon.
Well, you got the empty can now.
That's right. No one can see what happens under the desk, right?
There's no under desk cam.
What's that camera over there?
People in places would have issue with that.
Let's get this over with. Get going.
They're not very sporting to kill everything when it's frozen like this.
This is war, Dan.
There's a lot
There's
more.
no sport to war.
War never changes.
That's right. Fallout 3, never forget. Ron Perlman. Did Sons of Anarchy? That was a season finale, right? It wasn't like a mid-season finale.
The last Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
At the end of the 5th season, I want to say.
Okay. So I gotta wait till what? Like the fall again? Summer?
Late summer, yeah.
Get going.
But we got Game of Thrones starting.
Mad Men. I'm more excited for Mad Men.
Then True Blood and...
True Blood, I don't think I'm coming back to.
Yeah,
I'm totally over True Blood.
You guys are crazy.
That is a terrible show.
So bad.
Anyway, True Blood and Breaking Bad should be.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. When is Breaking Bad coming back?
Should be like June, I think.
That's a long time.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah. This year will be here before you know it.
Oh God.
Don't say that.
Nothing stands in my way.
Got Emperor Lightning too. The whole game's just a rip-off Star Wars.
Push ahead.
Yeah, StarCraft actually gets much more flack for being a rip-off of Warhammer.
There's not much time. Who asked you?
The Zerg are, a little bit similar to the Tyranids, however you pronounce that. And by which I mean like extremely, extremely similar. And the Terrans are very similar to the Space Marines in Warhammer. But to say they are an inspiration might be an understatement.
Legend Arius tweets at IGN #SC2. Any complaints thus far?
Again, those tutorial missions were unnecessary for most people, and like the early missions were a bit basic. I plan to go through and play on Brutal, and I might change my impression then. But
gotcha.
But yeah, like it's kind of a slow start.
Get going.
Also, that part in the intro cinematic where Raynor says, "I never gave up on you." It's like, yeah, you totally did.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
You're lying to us, game.
A flash freeze storm has hit.
Never forget.
Like I'm kind of bothered when games and fiction in general just can't play by its own rules. It's like, you did this one thing, don't pretend like that never happened. Because I went to the trouble of paying attention to your story. Why don't you?
Maybe he was just posturing though when he said he was going to kill her.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every time I said I was going to kill somebody I loved, and then I got there and I got the knife in my hand and I was like, I can't do it. Luckily, they're always asleep.
Swarm hungers. Push ahead.
Speak quickly.
I think we've got these
This world is mine.
mostly handled. Make with the killing.
Is this the final spire that needs to be destroyed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get going.
Alright. Yeah, keep breaking the ice. Oh yeah, you guys would be helpful. Stop slacking.
There's slime and stuff, man.
I do like the kill animation that happens when that kills like a human soldier. It, you know, it's kind of that melting kind of thing. So, you know, throwing water on a witch.
What is
You got any other questions?
Nope.
Ask us some questions.
At IGN, hashtag SC2. It automatically enters you for a chance to win some fabulous prizes.
The scene of the mission here.
Yep.
We're about ready to switch out, bring some fresh blood into our StarCraft 2.
Man, you suck. You couldn't get that achievement either?
Yeah, I was pretty slow on this one actually.
Fucking embarrassed me.
Yeah.
You embarrassed me on the live stream!
For the last time.
Sorry, I touched your head.
Yeah.
I know. That was new territory for us in our friendship.
Don't ever touch Dan's head.
Mighty Crow tweets at IGN, hashtag SC2, says, Beyond! Greg, please will your reply to this comment. Really, IGN social team? This is the caliber of questions we're getting right now that's getting on? Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the stream. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SC2 with intelligent StarCraft questions. Chuff Money's coming on here. Anthony Gaius, ask him about having earrings in his face.
We captured a prisoner in the wastes and subdued her, my queen. She says she is a researcher.
I didn't order you to take
I don't
prisoners.
know how I feel about this like sexy Protoss
Arthur
outfit.
requested
That's
it.
hers?
He wants
No,
to dissect her.
let's see.
What's the point?
Yeah, showing a little.
That's supposed to be sexy.
I was going to say, Dan, we're learning things about you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit disturbing.
Gotcha.
Actually,
You're just assimilating
keep
to
her
Earth
alive
culture.
for now. I might find
All right,
use
so
for
ladies
her.
and gentlemen, we're going to swap out. Like I said, Damon and I need to go to
Back
a
to
better
our
place.
planet.
Oh, right, back to our home. Our home planet needs us.
Go read my SimCity review.
I will, yes, I will. Anthony Gaius is going to step in along with Justin Davis. Give them hell. Don't let hashtag barfing vagina mouth die. But please keep tweeting questions at IGN, hashtag SC2.
Take care of Dan. He's going to be playing StarCraft 2 all day long for you.
That's right.
I'm going to go get that Coke Zero.
All right. Here you go.
Oh, I got to take your trash.